Imagine a time when you were sitting in front of your desk, at work, at home, at school, thinking about the endless responsibilities and deadlines hanging over your shoulder that need to get done, feeling so overwhelmed, sad, and exhausted. I had no energy left in me to do anything else that I was so tunnel vision on school and work. I felt alone, even though I had all these people around me. I stopped putting effort into the things that actually mattered to me and was slowly losing myself in the process. Time management and proper work life balance was never really talked about in high school. I have to balance peers, partners, and parents, all while focusing on school, work, and most importantly, myself. Everything hit me like a wall of bricks when I started to feel a sense of burnout. The unhealthy work life balance is affecting so many individuals by negatively impacting both our physical and mental health. Yet, no one is shining a light on the issue at hand and the effects that come with it. Having lived an unhealthy work life balance, I know a few things about it. According to the American Occupational Safety and Health magazine, states that 60% of Americans say they have poor work-life balance, mostly due to a lack of boundaries between work and home life, which means that majority of Americans know what I'm talking about. So that's why today I'll be speaking about the sustainability of work-life balance by explaining one, what the problem is, two, the effects that come with it, and three, how to properly solve it and why a change needs to be made. An unhealthy work-life balance is when you put all your time and effort into work and everything else doesn't get anything. Your sole focus is work and everything else gets pushed aside. BMC Public Health states that adults who report an unsatisfactory work-life balance are twice as likely to report poor overall health. Unhealthy work-life balance starts when you get a ton of work-related responsibilities, and that combined with poor time management leads to unhealthy work-life balance. According to Business News Daily, there are three main causes of unhealthy work-life balance: the increase in work-related responsibilities, the increase in personal-related responsibilities, and the increase in work hours. I found myself in the same dilemma. There were these pressures from home, pressures from school, and pressures from work, all pushing us into this hole that we can't seem to get ourselves out of. Now that I told you about the problem, let me tell you about the effects of an unhealthy work-life balance. An unhealthy work-life balance has countless of negative effects that affect both your physical and your mental health. According to an article in Mental Health America, in our rush to get it all done at the office and at home, it's easy to forget that as our stress levels spike, our productivity plummets, and stress can zap our concentration, make us irritable or depressed, and harm our personal and professional relationships. Stress can also weaken our immune system and make us more susceptible to a variety of ailments from colds to backaches to heart disease. It can impact your mental health because it's linked to higher risk of depression, anxiety, and insomnia. Unhealthy work-life balance also has an impact on your relationship due to the fact that all your effort has gone into work that leaves no energy, or you don't put in enough effort into relationships, which can cause damage you did not intend. According to Psychology Today, these types of conflicts can lead to spillover and crossover. You bring your work stress home with you, and end up working from home. And the work stress that you bring home can affect your partner. A transfer of negative emotions and burnout. If you are constantly stressed, you are not able to give your spouse, your children, or friends the time that they need. I am currently trying to find a better balance, and during the time of my unhealthy work-life balance, I was a completely different person, both physically and mentally. Physically, I wasn't motivated to work out as much and do something for myself. Or I would work out but have no energy to get through the whole workout. Personality-wise, I was more to myself because I used all my energy at work and school. I needed that energy for myself, which took away from giving it to others. A balance is key. But complete isolation is not healthy. Days didn't feel like days. My brain was running in circles like a continuous loop. I could not sleep at night, continuously overthinking, which led to becoming unmotivated. I found myself in this horrible mental state that I thought I couldn't get out of. Now that I told you about the problem and the effects, let me tell you about the solution. The effects I mentioned previously can have a profound impact on both your mental and physical health, and it's important to address them as soon as possible because it doesn't only affect you, but it affects those around you. There are many different ways to fix this problem. 1. Disconnecting yourself from work when you're at home by setting healthy boundaries and avoiding being a perfectionist, which you may be holding yourself to unrealistic expectations. 2, knowing that it's okay to take a break every once in a while. And by putting yourself first, you are a priority. Journal, read a book, go for a walk, nature, try a new restaurant. Exercise and get some sun. You need to view relaxation as an investment in yourself. Downtime is both meaningful and necessary. Most of the stress is stemmed from overthinking and trying to be in control, which letting go of those things letting go of the things you can't control takes a weight off your shoulder. And finally, if it gets out of hand, you can always seek professional help. To get out of the toxic balance I was in, I had to start putting myself first. I did the things I enjoyed, valued, and that brought joy and peace into my soul. I took care of myself because I am the most important thing in my life. Start treating yourself as you are important. Just remember, an unhealthy work-life balance is a black hole, and it could suck you right back in once you start letting the outside sources take control of you. To sum it up today, I talked about the problem of an unhealthy work-life balance, the negative effects that come with it, and how to properly fix it. With all the negative impacts that come with unhealthy work-life balance, it should encourage you to make a change. Finding a doable work-life balance will benefit you in a positive way by positively impacting your personal life, work life, and impacting those around you that you love. Thank you so much.